Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Greg, and I want to start doing an end of the week kind of blog because we've just now started talking about mental health, and you hear a lot of women talking about mental health, but you don't hear a lot of men talking about mental health. And I offer a creative sort of perspective to it. Being a gay man, being a black man, and being a working man, and being a bottom, and being a collector. My perspective is different from most people, and that's everybody. Everybody has a different perspective. But I want to talk about mental health at the end of the week. And I want you guys to get down in the comments and talk about it too. This week for me is the first week back from a 3-week vacation, and it's been trying. I work with a lot of females, and I don't understand females need to have a lot of problems. And in most of my work experience, and I'm only speaking about my work experience, I'm not speaking about everybody else's. So females, I don't need you coming in the comments talking about, why are you talking about females? I'm talking about in my work experience. I have found that females tend to have issues with other people a lot. And rather than just working through it and moving forward, the other person has to know that I don't like you, or the other person has to know that we are at odds with each other, or the other person has to feel it because I feel it kind of attitude. And I noticed that men don't necessarily have that same perspective. I'm not saying they're innocent, that they do everything right or anything of that nature. So please don't get down in the comments talking about men do it too. I'm talking about my experience with female-dominated working experiences. I have found that y'all tend to have a problem with everything, and it just seems like y'all wake up in the morning and it's like, I got to be mad. I got to be mad about this. I got to be mad about that. I don't wake up like that at all, whatsoever. I don't. And what happens is, perfect example. I'm in New York. I'm sitting at Dallas Barbecue on Times Square. One man is sitting at the table. It's a whole bunch of like Latino ladies, and it's 3 black ladies. Well, it's a mixed lady and 2 black ladies sitting at the end of the table. The 2 black ladies ain't really corresponding with the other ladies at the table. The mixed lady is kind of going back and forth. I guess because she's back and forth in both worlds. But she's going back and forth with the conversation, but the 2 black ladies are separating themselves from the group. So the check comes, the 2 black ladies pay their bill immediately, right? They pay, I'm sitting across from them so I can see it all. The 2 black ladies pay their bill immediately, and then everybody else is trying to figure out how they're gonna pay their bill. And so I'm just confused because the 2 black ladies is still having conversations about how the bill gonna get paid when they didn't already paid for it. And then one of them says, that's why I don't do this and this, that, and third, and blah, 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 blah. And they have this momentum of discord going around the table while everybody else is trying to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. So the man gets up from the table and says, I'll pay the bill. Let's just stop all the confusion. I'll pay the bill. And what I'm going to say, I've never been at a table that was purely men. I'm going to say that out and proudly. I've never been at a table that was purely men. But I swear to you, the men that I know would have paid their part and moved the hell on. Like, it's just, it's like this need to have a problem. And I know men in this world will agree with me. We don't understand it. Because we just want to go to work and figure out our day, get through our week, get our paycheck, pay our bills, and go about our business. It seems like y'all be just wanting to swim in the mess. And ain't nobody got time for it. Like nobody. I ain't got no time for it. And I'm tired. Like I'm mentally drained from the issues. The personal issues. The personal issues. Like, it's not worth it to be arguing and fighting all day long over personal stuff in a professional atmosphere. It's just not. It's really not. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. My feet hurt. My head hurts. My week is so mentally draining, people. It's so mentally draining from just addressing things that don't need to be addressed in the real world. That it makes me think every single day, did I make the right decision? And that is the worst thing that you could ever think every time you walk into your place of business. Did I make the right decision? Because I'm exhausted with the personalities. So my mental state at this moment is good because I'm at home and I have peace. Like people look at my collection here and they're like, oh, he has all these toys and blah, 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 blah. This is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy collecting. When I get something, I add it to my collection. I don't play with it. I don't move it around. I just leave it right there because I like the way it looks. Because it brings calm to my life. It makes me happy to look up here and see this every single night. Every single night I look up here and I can see my collection and I think about my past when I was a child when I could not afford any of this. I could not afford any of it. Any of it. I was sifting through bins at the secondhand store getting toys. We were broke, okay? We were super broke. So I look at this and I say, this is what makes me happy. This is what makes me happy. And so coming and having peace is what I love. I love having peace in my own place, in my own space. I love it because there's no one here that can give me issues and problems, which is why I'm by myself. It's why I'm by myself. I'm by myself because every single time I allow someone in my space, they cause unnecessary confusion. Unnecessary confusion. I am 43 years old this month, as of this month. I'm 43 years old. I ain't stuck in my ways, but my ways is on one path right now at this point in time. So if you're not on that path, if you're not rolling with me down the street, then we not a match, and that's fine. So with that being said, I got off into diatribe. I just hope that your mental health is good. Get down in the comments and tell me how you're feeling this week. Or if you disagree with what I said, go down in the comments. I ain't gonna read nothing negative. Once I see something negative, I'm gonna just skip it. I don't mind you disagreeing, but don't be negative about it. And if you have something to add to it, get down in the comments and let me know. Because I am not necessarily right about everything. I can only speak about my experience. So if you have an experience you want to talk about, get down in the comments. Let's talk about it. I answer my whatchamacallits when you got questions. I gotta go. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful day, and let's look forward to a positive next week. I gotta go. Bye, y'all.